My sister made a really good point yesterday about really trying to record when things are very difficult for me, which is like the whole point of this recording that I'm doing for myself and YouTube and the people that I care about and everything. So I'm really trying to let's really try to record everything. You can see where the trichotillomania like activated. See it. This is morning for me. Yep, my beard's stuck to my face. Looks crazy. That's fine. Morning for me a lot of times is like 11, 12, 1, 2, around there. Until I have like a structured schedule with work and gym and reading and recording, probably writing to make sure these recordings make sense, more sense at least. I've got to go get more NAC, pick up 2 prescriptions. There's supposed to be 3, but I think that I forgot to pick up the other one. It's okay though. And a multivitamin with iron. Men's multivitamin. I can't flip around the screen on this phone while I'm recording, so I'll just like physically flip it around in a second. I have more tactics and stuff that I want to use for the videos, but I haven't implemented any yet. I'm just being as consistent as possible. So it's pretty much like as crazy as it goes. So, yeah, I don't know how to like, I can't flip this thing around, right? This do it? No, that locks my phone. Okay, whatever. The antidepressant allows me to sleep. Because my insomnia, I can just never sleep. Yeah, so the reason why I'm wake up so late is not really having to do with the schedule too much. It has to do more with, like, what is it called? And it doesn't have much to do with the antidepressant insomnia stuff. It more so has to do with, like, what is it called? Yeah, with the energy and executive function stuff. Like, I woke up today, fed the cats their wet food because Lightning was removing my like nightcap thing that I wear sometimes if my head is cold, since I'm bald. And my sister gave me this hat. It's really comfortable and warm. What was I saying? Yeah, because the executive function not functioning and no energy, it's like extremely difficult to get up and get moving and function. Extremely difficult. Because sometimes, not even sometimes, the majority of the time I'll feel sick when I'm waking up, or I'll constantly feel tired. So like I went to sleep at around 1:30 a.m. and then I didn't fully get up until like 1:30 p.m. So typically with this energy, the extreme energy issues, I'll sleep for 12 or more hours. Because of the really good sleep that I get, like I have vivid dreams every night. If I would have started recording immediately, which is what I want to do before I feed the cats, I want to like wake up and say what my dream is, and then I'll feed the cats, and then do what else I gotta do. But so I can't remember it right now. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, it makes it extremely difficult to get up and get going and function, because I'll either feel sick or my body will feel extremely heavy, or I just won't be able to move my body, or when I try to push through it, my trichotillomania will activate. I'll try to rip my face off. That's why I keep the little tiny scissors in my back pocket, so I can cut the pieces of hair instead of pulling and plucking pieces. Yeah, or I'll just still feel tired. But the cool thing is, because the sleep is so good, and you can see me going through tangents, and I'm doing a really good job going back to the origin of the tangents. Figuring out where the antecedent started, so I can like remember. And I'm going on a tangent right now. I almost always feel rested now with how I'm able to get good sleep. Whether I get 12, 16 hours of sleep, or 6, 9 hours of sleep, doesn't really matter. Like, I feel rested, but that's not what energy is. Whatever that energy is in my body, it's just not there. It could be neurological, it could be chemical in my brain, it could be a hormone, it could be a gut thing. I've been trying to figure this stuff out for the past couple of years, and the first year that I got my own insurance from the marketplace, I went to the doctor every week that year. Aside from November and December, I went once each of those months. But every month aside from that, the first year that I was figuring this out, I was going to the doctor every single week. And that means my primary or psych or specialist or labs or whatever I was doing. Did endocrinologist stuff, nutritionist stuff, bunch of stuff. I'm all over the place right now, but yeah, I'm trying to show it. Staying with my buddies. We'll go into detail about all that soon in other videos. Staying with them. My sister made that picture for me a while ago. Actually, that's flipped over. It's supposed to be like this, and her signature thing is on there in case I can't really see what I'm recording right now because I'm physically flipping it. Yeah, here's my pillows. Sometimes I need like a firm one, and I can move this one around and take it with me to the couch. These are just my pillows. Usually just have one, maybe two sometimes. And they have the really thin, like, slidey material, like I have for my shirt and my underwear and my gym pants. And then I just wear jeans. Like, here's the pants, so that cat hair doesn't stick to any of this stuff, so that's cool. And then I'm just like sleeping on the floor. I'm gonna stack up some more blankets. And then, yeah, so like my area is very disrupted too. So when my what is it called? When my space is like under control and functional for how I function, and put together how I want it to be, it makes like things a lot easier for me. But things are all over the place because I've been trying to do stuff with my vehicle, and with how difficult all this stuff. I don't even know why I brought up the vehicle thing. I just moved a bunch of stuff in here from my vehicle. I'm not even talking about the vehicle. The main issue is just how these physical and mental and emotional, how all this stuff affects me so much. And makes it difficult to do literally anything at all. I have a little bag with my meds in it. I usually have the ceiling fan on because I'm sweating constantly. I always sweat. I just run really hot, warm, and sweaty, whatever. I don't own like a ton of stuff. Like I said, this is my two buddies' place right now. I own my car, and then like computer, phone for recording, phone for my service. Yeah, so all this stuff looks crazy. That's gym bag. Those, and that like pink thing is Guitar Hero guitars, one for PS2, one for PC. The kitty litter, gotta clean it in a second. I clean that once or twice a day for them. Here's a pile of just stuff. This is a crazy pile, and that bag is like my dirty clothes, creatine stuff that I'm taking a break from to see how much it's done for me for the past few years. Got an Xbox over there, 360. Got a bag of bags to do the stuff for the cats, for the cat litter. Got 2 bags of tools, one that I take with me places and one that has like more hardcore stuff in it. A few of those things over there I'm selling. How does this look on the screen? Like craziness? Yeah. I got the cat's coats for outside. I got the stuff I'm gonna sell over there. It's just like all over the place, man. Like, it's crazy. But it's really not that much. I'm like a super minimal person, but it looks like craziness because everything is just thrown up, and like a tornado came through here. Just all over the place. Man, I look like insane when I first wake up. That's hilarious. I forgot to put my retainer in, but I wear that at night. Forgot to put it in last night, which is really bad. Not really bad, but just stupid for me. Not doing shit that I need to do. Yeah, so I'll do the kitty litter in a second here, and I'll probably try to fuse some parts of videos together for this one, since that's what I want to do. So I'll take a small step forward with the videos today, do that. Looks like they ate all their wet food for the most part. Yep, I forgot the water bottle there. Scratch pad stuff. They never used to scratch anything, but they did. They started while being here. There's Lightning. He's been sunbathing. Right, Lightning? Yeah. Thunder, I figured he's in his little spot. Sleeping. My little baby. Bionicle. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna have some cereal, and I'll get like all that stuff recorded when I start doing full-on vlogging of the entire day, which that's like the whole point. That's what I really want to do, show everything. My sister's making a good point though the other day, like I gotta try to show the difficulty. And so here's like the craziness. I don't know if I'm recording it well because I can't see how I'm holding the camera, but yeah, here's the craziness. Things, I'm like an extremely organized and clean person, so like I organized this whole living room for them. I took out all their stuff that was in boxes for them. I organized like the cabinet stuff with the plates and everything and cups to look really nice. And I did the pantry for them and the fridge and like the counter space in the kitchen. And I have keep like the bathroom clean as much as I can for 3 men being here and 2 male cats. And so all this stuff that's all over the place is not like, it's just not normal for me. It's been my normal lately for like this past year of 2025. But it's not actually my normal. My normal is like organized, functional for me, looking good for me, fixing like this piece of the couch. I'm very happy still that I'm recording in landscape so I don't forget. It's really awesome. Got fuzzes in my hair from the cat hair. I'm doing a really good job remembering certain things, testing out some more stuff with the doctor today that I got to pick up. I think I already said that. So yeah, I'm about to clean the cat bowls because they need new water and the food bowl's got to be cleaned. So halfway through the day, I can put dry food in there. So I'll actually just pick this up right now, and I'll just let this soak for a few minutes until I'm done recording for right now. Make some onion soup later, I guess. Put this SpongeBob cup away. So Lightning's been doing a good job of waking me up. I think I said that already before. He's been doing a good job waking me up so I don't sleep like an entire forever day. Pull off my covers and stuff. So that's good. I appreciate that, Lightning. I appreciate it. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. I can't even tell if I'm recording you, dude. Because I don't like that I can't flip this phone camera thing around. I look crazy. Let's see. Clean their cat food bowls, clean the litter. Gotta remember to record in landscape like I'm doing right now. Gotta remember to immediately wake up, say what the dream is, since I have vivid dreams every night with my stuff that I take. Immediately try to record how I'm feeling. Like right now, since I kept sleeping, I don't feel sick. Feel rested, but I still have 0 energy. That's been the thing I've been trying to solve for like 3.5, 4 years. A long time. Clean cat bowls, clean litter, brush the cats, make sure they're feeling loved. Normally I'd play with them for a little bit with the stringer laser or run around with them. But I'm going to take a shower first, brush my teeth, do a little beard stuff. I don't know if I'm going to shave my head today or any of my body stuff right now. No, I won't do that today. Then I'll play with them. Then I'll make sure that I record some other stuff. Yeah, then I'll get like into the car, go get the prescription, go see if I can find the last thing that I want to get for the stocking. Then, apply to this gym. What else was there? Can't remember. Is there something else? Nose hair. Nose hair. Used to trim my nose hair, but I think I'm just not going to do that anymore because I get another thing that happens sometimes is like my nose will just start bleeding, sometimes the ears, but nose especially, and I don't want to, I think that might have to do with blowing my nose a lot, because I blow my nose like every morning, and whenever I have like spicy food and stuff, and it just get like, there's like pain in there, and I think maybe just not, maybe like leaving nose hair in there will help. I don't know. I'm being weird right now. I'm feeling weird. Yeah. What else I need to do? I don't know. But it's like 2:30 or something now. Yeah, 2:25. I need to get moving. I'll record some more in a little bit. All right, I'll see you in a second. Yeah. All right. It doesn't really show. It doesn't show on the video at all how long that took, but I'm just now getting going to places I gotta go to. 4 o'clock, but mainly because I was trying to pay for these tolls that I've been using, these toll roads for the past couple months that I used a few times. It was $95 for using the toll, like 2 times one way and 2 times back. Insane. And I paid for a decent amount of them where there were people actually standing there and not just like a scanning, like a camera that takes a picture of your license. Or not license, your license plate. I paid like some in person and some actually just $95 still that I had to pay. It's insane, but whatever. I'm gonna try to listen to my list of where do I have to go. I should have brought the tripod thing I think I was using the other day. But yeah, I was on the phone for a little while trying to pay for those things, and I had to pay for some labs that I had done a while ago from the doctor. So that was cool. I just paid like $150 worth of stuff. So I gotta really sell some of my stuff here soon and get some work. So I don't think that I have a ton to talk about right now. But next time, yeah, I'll just like I watched 3 YouTube videos while I ate some cereal. Did the cat litter their bowls, made sure they were feeling good and loved and brushed and everything. I didn't brush them for very long, so I need to brush them more when I get back. Took that shower, brushed my teeth, did some beard stuff. Got ready, paid for those things. One of my buddies got home from work early, so that stinks because if I could have left earlier, we could be hanging out like all day, but it's fine. We'll still end up hanging out at like the same time. So he's hanging out with the cats right now, relaxing after work, so that's probably just good for him anyway. And then going to get my prescription, then 2 other off-the-shelf things that I need. Let's see. Which hopefully my doctor can just like write me a prescription for the off-the-shelf stuff, because it's kind of just annoying having to pay for It's kind of annoying having to pay for things that that I use regularly, that were recommended by the doctor, psych, or specialist. So, and they're not cheap, and I'm like, I need to get work flowing soon. So I've been putting off even buying these things, but I need to like, one of them I have to re-up. The other one I can put off, but it's not going to be good for my body. So I'm going to get those. If they don't have also a fan that I want to get for stocking, then I'm going to go to a beauty shop in the area. And then I also have to get gas. Forgot that I didn't do that the other day. It's not like I'm going to run out, but I'm just I always do it when there's a quarter left, or a little bit less than half, I should say. Just how the thing reads on my dash area looks like it's a quarter, but it's actually about just under half, like 40%. Yep. And then I'm gonna stop at the place to apply on the way back, because that's in this area, but I need to get over to the other area fast before the traffic hits. The traffic's probably hitting right now, actually, anyway, because a lot of people are gonna be off work early. I'm feeling alright for right now. No energy, but I'm not feeling like my body is gonna fall apart or like I'm sick or anything. No, I'm fine. I would stop here, but at this gas station, but I'm not going to. No, because I still got a decent amount of driving to do. And normally I would just record the entire time I'm driving and just talk about something, but I have to figure out how I'm gonna do this with looking at my GPS. Man, what the hell? Super sunny out right now. I mean, I can't see shit. It's gonna be good for my body, though. I like absorbing vitamin D. And that's what I also, can't see anything. I like to stand outside in the sunlight, whether it's wintertime or summertime, doesn't matter. Try to absorb the sun, put my hands in the air so the sun hits my palms, stretch out, like pretend like I'm absorbing it like a plant. Okay. Gotta take this ramp in a second. Man, I got a splinter in my thumb from this wood I was moving. get some work really soon here because I'm gonna be like, I was cutting it close this past month, and beginning of 2026 is gonna like, it's just gonna put me over the edge for this stuff. So I'm like, find something before the year's over. Time listening to where I need to go, so I think that I'm just gonna end the video in a second. And I'll just do some more like when I get back, or maybe on the way. But yeah, as long as I remember to bring the tripod thing with me, I can just set up the tripod in here, then I don't have to worry about listening to stuff and trying to hold a device at the same time and everything. So yeah, I'll just end it here, and then I'll do a little bit more later on. So yep, I'll see you in a little bit. Well, went over, drove around a lot today. Is there any point in even having this light on? Can't see anything either way. Can see me like a tiny bit this way. Really no point. Does this one help? No. Have that on for a second. I don't know. You can see my nose kind of. Yeah, could not find all the things that I was looking for. It's really annoying that the NAC I can only find at like one specific store, and they didn't have my 3 prescriptions. They just had one of them, so that's also pretty annoying, and the lines were insanely long for everything. I'm moving where I pick up my prescriptions. I'm moving it somewhere else again, because they never have them ready at this place. This is like the 3rd or 4th time that I've given this place a chance. No. I understand that it's like a ton of work for these workers, and don't have enough, probably don't have enough people to be sorting through all the pills and do the car line and do the front line and everything, vaccinations and pill bottle stuff. But yeah, no, I'll just go to a different one that has it more put together. Mainly because, like, if I was fully out, which right now I'm not, luckily not fully out. If I was fully out of the stuff, like, what would I do? So not a big deal for me. Got the multivitamin. They changed what the front looked like, so I was like trying to make sure I was matching up the right bottle, and I'm pretty sure it has the stuff in it that I need for the multi. I'm gonna compare it with the old bottle when I get inside. And then went to a couple beauty stores, could not find what I was looking for. Had to go to a completely different store to get the NAC. So that was not cool. So I'm gonna see if the doctor, the primary, can like just prescribe that to me. Still have a lot to do with the organizing and figuring out how I'm gonna put this stuff in the car or keep it inside for everything that's just like piled up in there that I showed you in the beginning part of the video. I was gonna make onion soup tonight, but I meant to grab an onion while I was at the store, but then I didn't, and there was no point going back because the lines were just so ridiculously long. Like, people don't do any shopping ahead of time, I guess. So I'm either gonna make some ramen, or I'm going to, yeah, because I wanted to put actual onions in the onion soup, because I have like this mix, but I probably will have to see, because both the ramen and the onion soup is gonna have like a lot of salt in it, and I can't have that with my kidney stuff. So I'll see which one has more salt, and then I'll just compare it to what I've eaten today and see if I'll have kidney pain or not. I'll make a decision to like try it. So yeah, I didn't find the couple other things that my sister and I were looking for. Well, just one other thing. Could not find the thing anywhere. Went to 5 places. I went in 4 of them, and then I looked inside of this one place, because the windows were huge, and I could see they didn't have what I was looking for either. Long car ride, not a big deal. Long time just standing in lines, also not a big deal. It's just crazy. Like, if I had multiple things I needed to get, luckily I just had like the NAC, the multivitamin, and the prescription. If I had anything else that I needed to get, it would have just been horrendous today. Yeah. I'm gonna cut together some of the early video stuff again, non-linear stuff, do some of that tonight, because I don't want to have like these videos just stocked up for no reason. They're technically the really old versions of what I'm doing right now, and I can still learn from them, and it'll still show like how much I've been trying to do this stuff, and things come up. So yeah, I'll throw that together, put one of those up soon, and then I think doing some more of what I did earlier with like recording throughout the day for the vlog. I think that'll be just better in general. Trichotillomania is in like pretty high percentage mode right now. I'm like feeling the hairs that it wants to rip out, but I'm not ripping them out. I'm actually gonna let my mind find a really good one, and then I'm gonna cut it with the little scissors. Oh yeah, I got a splinter today too, and I tried to get it out, but I couldn't. And I should probably do that when I get inside. It doesn't hurt anymore. But yeah, I need to break the I need to interrupt the trichotillomania thing right now, because it's making it to where I can't think, and I'm talking very slowly with nothing at all, because the trichotillomania is trying to take over the forefront of my brain right now. I can't think. Goodness gracious. But anyway, I'm just sitting in the car for right now. Called my mom for a little bit, tried to call my sister, but she's making dinner. think I'll watch a movie tonight. I don't know what movie yet, but I think I will do that. And I have to remind myself to also talk about the movies that I watch, and like the books that I read, and go through my routine and everything. Shows that I watch, because I want to really just get into how my life goes. It's hard to capture that, but I think that the more I do this, it'll give me more insight on like just a better vantage point of where I can begin to record and what makes sense to cut into it and include, to show like how difficult things can be and how I can push through it or not. I knew I forgot to do something. Dang it. I meant to go in person to apply to that place, but I forgot, as I thought, oh, I just need to go to a couple beauty stores to look for the thing. But I forgot to go there. That's okay. There's no point for me driving all over there right now. Well, is there? Maybe there is. No, I don't want to. I'll either do it early in the morning. Oh no, tomorrow's probably a holiday. How should I do this? Let me think. Yeah, I'll call early in the morning and see if they're open. And if they are, I'll just go there. If not, then I'll go on the 26th. Yeah, I'm feeling good about what I've been doing lately. Slowly getting there. Just found a hair and just cut it instead of plucking it. Really don't know what to talk about right now. I'm sure like as soon as I get out of the car and walk around, I'll know what I forgot to talk about. But this hair pulling is like really making it to where I cannot think. And when I talk to my psychiatrist next, I gotta really like ask him like, hey, is the NAC like benefiting me at all? I know the point of taking it was for the trichotillomania, but it's not helping with it at all. But like, does the NAC help with the antidepressant, or is it helping me in general? Because like in general, I'm still moving forward with how I'm feeling. Like it's not solving my energy, it's not solving my stomach or my executive function, but is it helping with anything, any of the way that I'm sleeping, or is it helping with any of the way that I'm functioning, getting through my thoughts and everything? So that's something to talk about, because I've been reading about it, and it's just like, if it seems like it's not doing anything, then it's probably not doing anything, is like what I've been reading. But I don't know. It's like, if this is what you're targeting for, and if it's not doing anything for that target, you can stop it. It won't like give you bad side effects. Right, but is it giving me good clarity in my brain or doing anything else for my body? I don't know. And that's the confusing part. That's where it's like, are there still benefits of taking this? And to me, it's expensive, because I take 3 and the bottle is 100, and
and it's expensive, so it's like, do I keep taking it? I don't, just like for the sake of the fact that it's expensive. That's why I want to get it as a prescription. But I don't know for sure if it's doing anything. But that's why I don't want to just stop, because I want it, since I'm testing other things at the same time, I just want to keep what I have going right now consistent, so then I can check later. Why does my face feel so, like my beard just feels like coarse today? Even though I took a shower the right way, did everything that I usually do. So normally what I do when I take a shower is I'll just take like a normal warm shower. And I'll carefully, like, during the shower process, I'll carefully, like, use a tiny comb thing to go through my beard, just to get pieces that are kind of stuck together from sleeping, and then use like a boar brush, the coarse bristle beard brush, that helps with getting oils like stimulated in the hair growth stuff. So I use that, so that's good, and I do very gently too. But what I normally would do is I have the warm water, and then right before I get out of the shower, I'll just put cool water, not cold, but like cool water all over my, like, I rinse my face and my beard, and my body just in general with it for like the cool water for my skin. But I haven't been doing that here because as the shower just doesn't make any sense. It's like a shower from a campground, where it's like, not exactly, because every place has different showers, I guess, but if you turn it the wrong way, it can just be scalding hot. And then if you don't turn it the other way, like, it's not one side is hot and one side is cold. It's like a balance between how much you turn both knobs. It's just really annoying. So I'll just have to take either tonight. I took a shower today, but either tonight, late night, or tomorrow in the morning before I leave. I just gotta, like, risk it, and not risk it, but like just be in the shower and just quickly do what I gotta do, and then sit in there and try to figure out like the combination that makes it cool water at the end, because I think that was helping my beard. Doing that, I've just done that for so long, and my skin in general, done that for so long, and I think that either the warm water with never any cold water running through it lately, living here with them, or the or like the oil or something is making, I don't know, my beard just doesn't feel right today. I don't know if it's the weather, maybe humidity or not. Maybe I don't know, but my beard feels weird. Like, it doesn't feel right now. Normally it's just like, yeah, I'm eating red hair. The type of hair that I have is like more wiry, because it's just for the facial hair, that's just kind of like how that genetic hair and my, what is it called? Nationality? Is that what it's called? Being Italian? I don't know. But also red hair. It's kind of like, yeah, it's like a harder beard, but with doing the routine that I do, where I take care of it and use like a oil combination thing, not like those scam beard oil things, but like just using my like normal mix that I've tested out with a lot of different things. It's usually like a lot more soft, and it is kind of soft, but on my face, like when I brush it with my hands, like I know I can't see anything right now because I'm in the dark, but I'm brushing it right now with my hands, for example, against my cheeks, and it feels soft on my hands. But then when I brush it and I push it with my hands on my cheeks, on the hairs themselves, like where it connects to my cheeks, it feels like coarse. So I don't know why it's doing that, and I don't like it. I don't like how it feels. It feels like I need a shower. It's like a weird, like, go take a shower feeling. So we'll see what happens with this gym. Hopefully I can work there, and either way, I think I'm gonna get a membership. My buddy also talked about doing a membership there as a pool, and I think that I'll just have to see if it would ruin my beard over time, because it's gonna strip the oils from it. But as long as I rinse off in like a shower in a bathing suit before I get in the pool, wet beard will have chlorine strip less oil from it than a dry beard. So I'll just make sure, since we'll be going at the end of the day instead of early in the morning like some crazy people do, or like at midnight when I used to go, when nobody would be at the one gym I used to go to. Since I won't be able to do that with whatever work I'm gonna get, I'll just do my normal routine with the beard, where I put the oil and stuff in it for the day and blah 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 after the shower. And then when I get out of the pool, if I do start swimming each day, and there's like the chlorine is destroying my beard, yeah, I'll just take a shower there, rinse out, and put oil in it. So it'll be like a twice a day thing instead. But yeah, I think starting out with my energy, if I just do like pool laps and walking laps, where I walk like 30 minutes and swim for like 30 minutes, I think that will be really good for my body. And then I can slowly build up to doing like holding my breath and swimming underwater as laps. And I guess I can come up for air, it doesn't really matter, but like hardcore laps of fast swimming, and then sprinting as well. I'll build up to that. Obviously I'll be doing lifting again like I was doing before, and getting really strong again, some like bodybuilding stuff. But the functional strength and just functional endurance that I can build back up from walking and sprinting and like slowly swimming and quickly swimming will be really good. Plus get back into the boxing, and it'd be cool to do like some dance classes or something just for fun, because I think it'd be really difficult for me to learn choreography, but I think that it'd be really good for my brain to learn it, and my body. Both. I think it'd be very beneficial. So yeah. And I can already like stretch really easily, and like just have really good reflexes, and I can just sit like in a squatting position for a long time, and I can do body weight exercises easily still. It's just like this energy is just, man, once it is figured out, whatever it is, chemical, hormone, brain, gut, it's probably gut, I don't know. It's gotta be a bunch of stuff. And just adding in all the other stuff that I was doing before with, like, I love reading. I really was into the gym stuff and walking and exercising and getting stronger and doing like boxing and looking at the lifts get higher, or thinking through different routines and stuff. I just know once I'm back with that and eating well, and yeah, I could keep going on and on about rambling about the things that I will be adding to everything, but as it slowly builds up with the videos, with the reading, with the exercising, with the energy and feeling better and getting things done slowly, this everything's gonna just be better and better and better and better and better. And every day it gets better, even if nothing is really happening or there's big setbacks and terrible things that happen and sometimes good things that happen. It's just constantly life keeps going on no matter what. So not doing anything will, I just see how fast nothing happens. I've seen it directly, how fast time can go by when I'm having just like a really difficult time with things. And I'm still having a difficult time right now. Like, I've been this entire this entire video recording, I've been like pulling my face. Like, I haven't ripped any out. I'm still haven't done that stuff, but my body is like, the trichotillomania in my brain is like trying to make me ramble and talk about nothing so that my brain can focus on finding the best like piece that doesn't quite feel like the others, and it's annoying. I can't really like show it, I guess. Like, I guess if I do this is really what I'm doing. Like, it's just finding, there's like pieces that are slightly bumpy or slightly curly or slightly more wiry or have a weird like shape to them. The trichotillomania just wants to like find it. You see what I mean? This is what it is. And it's just an extreme compulsion that I can't explain it. I use a ton of self-control to not rip my face out like I've been doing for a long time. My beard looks, at least to me, who knows what it looks like to other people, but especially lately my beard has been looking full because I have not been doing that, and it's been doing good, but maybe it looks like shit. I don't really know. Doesn't matter to me. I like it, but it's just like, it would be even fuller without this stuff happening, because I know for a fact that even though I'm not plucking them right now by using crazy self-control, and I'm talking about it, I'm using the scissors that I have to disrupt the process by finding the hair and then cutting it and ruining the trichotillomania process of like having what's the word, not serotonin, it gives me like dopamine when I get the right one. But it's like, why? Because then I also get stress, either stress or anxiety, I'm not sure. I get that after. It goes from like, yep, I found the one, got it, dopamine, boom, ripped it out, boom, got the dopamine. Then immediately stress response, anxiety response, like, why the fuck am I doing this? It's terrible, and trying to fight it the whole time. And when I try to fight it, it gets worse. That's the whole reason why I've used the NAC. It's not the reason why I do the psychiatrist stuff at all. That's the extreme treatment-resistant major depressive disorder that is just insane, and the chronic fatigue and no energy and no executive function, all that stuff. I don't want to have to take something for the trichotillomania if I don't have to. If I can control it on my own, that'd be amazing. But at a certain point, it's like, I gotta do something. I just don't want to have to take a bunch of stuff, because I know that I'm gonna have to take stuff for the depression stuff. Like, this stuff helps me a lot to function. Otherwise, I just would be a terrible burden on myself and everybody else, and I can barely function right now, even with the stuff, even with the taking what I take. But without the thing that has been working for me, it's like, no. And even if it wasn't doing anything, the fact that it is like essentially made it to where I do not have extreme insomnia is awesome. So yeah, if I can just control the trichotillomania on my own, that's awesome. I've been doing really good. I've been doing really good for like a month, like 30 days or something like that. Maybe more even now, but like today for some reason has been really bad. Like really bad with it wanting me. Can't even explain it. With just the desire to rip my face out. Why is it so bad? Why does my face feel like this? Why does it feel like... Why? Like, it wasn't feeling like this earlier. I don't understand why it feels like this, and it's really weird, and my response, my brain's response to it is just like, yeah, rip it out. Rip your hair out, rip your hair out, rip your hair out, rip your hair out. It doesn't feel right. And it's not like I'm saying that to myself in my head. I'm just trying to narrate like my body's stress response, trichotillomania stress response or anxiety response or whatever it is. And yeah, because it does feel like a dopamine thing, and it's not quite an addiction, it's still just a compulsion, and it's still like a very chemical reaction thing, and a lot of times I don't even know I'm doing it, but luckily I've been doing really good with knowing when I've been doing it, disrupting it with the scissors, and talking about it, and actively like talking to somebody in person, not like necessarily on the video. And the video helps too, but talking in person with somebody and having people help me not do it, it's terrible. And I can see why it's so difficult for people that have an actual addiction and stuff, because it's similar, not quite the same, but similar. It's just, man, my body wants that dopamine of, I found the piece, I ripped it out, now I feel better. But it never feels better. It's just like a quick dopamine thing, and then it's like, on to the next piece, let's find another piece. Even though in my brain and on my phone, in my brain it's like, nope, there's infinite ones. Even though the brain's telling me, no, I just need one more. Yeah, it's one more, and then it's one more again, and then it's one more again, just like someone that's an addict or whatever. And what I've been doing also, aside from the scissors, is I'll like, if I get one out, like, the thing that ends up happening is sometimes the hair piece just breaks, and it's not plucking, so it doesn't give dopamine, it just breaks from being moved so much. And when that happens and it's like a good piece, or if I do break the control and I rip out, I like pluck out a piece, whether it breaks or is plucked, I've been taking pictures of them lately for like the last month or two, maybe even 3 months. Not every time, but on the times where my brain is like, that's the last one. Every time. And there's probably like close to 50 now, where I have pictures where it's just a picture of a piece of hair in between my thumb and my pointer finger, and it's just like a twisty hair or a curly hair or a sharp hair or wiry hair, or like some weird design of a hair piece of my red beard that is there. My brain says this last one, but it never is. But it's just like, I've been trying to do that to hold myself accountable with it as well, because it's not like, oh, I'm going and I'm doing this thing that I'm addicted to. No, it's like, it's just a thing that my body wants to do to myself. And so I do feel like over time I can just get this figured out just fine. Like, I haven't touched my beard in like a long time. I don't know why today it started, but a lot of times the antecedent that leads into the compulsion happening again, a lot of times the antecedent, that pesky antecedent, is just not clear. it's not always clear what makes it start, and sometimes it's just like random. But what I've been finding for in general when it gets really bad is if I'm trying to push through my energy or trying to push through my executive function not functioning, or trying to just do something along those lines that's very difficult for me to think about, even like traumatic thinking stuff. Those are almost always antecedents, but I don't necessarily know when it's happening, so it's just difficult to nail it down. But yeah, I haven't even like tried to do anything with it recently, so I don't know why today it's been starting up. I don't know if it's like the heat, like it was warmer today and like snow melted. I don't know if it was from not having cold water, like I said, at the end of the shower. I don't know if it's from, like, I was using well water for a long time, like at the previous house that I had, it was well water, and then when I was visiting my buddy, he had well water, and now that it's city water again, it's like maybe that's what's messing me up, because like the well water is so much softer. Well, it's not actually softer, it's harder, but with the water softening system and being able to make the water essentially feel how you want it to feel, it was mostly like softer and makes you kind of feel like there's, like you can kind of feel the water. I don't know how to explain it on you in a different way. Maybe that's the reason why, because the city water is kind of like stripping my hair more, so maybe I should be, maybe like at the end of the night before going to bed, I should also do a beard routine and not just after I take a shower in the morning. Maybe I should just like wash my face and then put some more stuff in my beard. Maybe that would be helpful for the end of the night. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that might work. I'll try that tonight and see if it helps at all, because it is really weird. Extremely weird. Like, here we go. Can we see it? Can we see it? Can't really see it. I put it up to my nose. Is it seen? I don't know. My brain's like, find the perfect one. Find one that looks like a cool design, and then my brain will be happy. And that it does. It does give me like, it's like a separate dopamine hit. So it's actually really good. And what I've been doing is I will like push my thumb underneath my jaw, corner of my jaw by my ears, put my pointer finger like right next to my ear, right before where the hair grows for the sideburns, and just kind of hold it there, or push my whole beard forward instead of plucking, instead of doing it. And because it is dopamine from finding like the correct hair, I take those pictures as like accountability, and to just be like, yep, I'm done. And I'm not being like, oh, lazy by when this kicks back up, or I'm not sticking to my plan when it kicks back in. It's just like a compulsion. My body's like, I need to do it. I'm uncomfortable. It's like when you're super itchy or something, and it's like nothing that you do to it fixes the itch. You have to scratch, and then you rip your skin because it's so itchy type thing. It's like itchy underneath your skin type feeling. And then so me just kind of like brushing my hair forward, and then my hair underneath my beard, my skin, and then hair up, up, and then forward, up, 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 and then up, up, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And I just try to like be like, okay, my beard feels the same. It feels smooth. My hands feel tingly. My dopamine is there. Cut. I interrupted like an instant magic. I interrupted the hair that wants to be plucked by cutting it with the scissors. And then I took a picture of the cut one for accountability and cool design, dopamine, and just be done. And I've just been talking about weird random stuff for way too long, so I'll make another video, record another one tomorrow, and I'll see you tomorrow.